I have zero coding background, none. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to build a real working tool live in front of you. This is the power of Claude Code. And this is where the series gets interesting because you get to work with real software without touching a single line of code. So let's get into it. All right, so you should have Claude into your desktop, and you should also have a paid membership, a subscription, if you will. It should run around $20 as of the recording of today, but make sure you check the website because subscriptions tend to change as time goes on. So if the price doesn't reflect the one that we have today, that's just how business works. Now let's go ahead and define a couple of things. What is Claude Chat? What's Claude Cowork? And what is Claude Code? Up until this point, we've dealt with all of them besides code, which we're going to be diving into today. So you can think of Claude Chat as a mega super powerful web browser like Google, that you can tell it to do something or ask questions and it gives you the answer right away with detail. And with Cowork, you can think of that as a assistant. It can create things, something like a PDF, web page, slide decks, designs. You can even create automatic tasks. We created some scheduling tasks on the last video that you can delegate to without you having to really be there and do it yourself. You can close the computer or have your computer running. It will do it at the time that you want it to be done. Fantastic. With Claude Code, however, that's going to be a much higher level of computer tech wizardry, if you will. With that one, you actually will be creating web pages. You can create desktop applications. You can create all kinds of things. Redesign a web page or even create your own web browser if you wanted to. And you can do that without a single line of coding. And if you ever were afraid of that and you thought that this video was going to show you something like this, a terminal window, right? If you see that, I mean, me looking at that, I just get anxious. So don't worry, you won't be doing any of that. You won't be doing some ones and zeros or some weird configuration with numbers and all these other things. Don't worry, we're not going to do that. All you need to do is be specific about what the application or web browser page or web page is that you want. As long as you're specific about what you want, that's all you need. Claude would do the code on its own. However, for all my viewers out there who are very tech savvy and know coding, Claude Code does have an internal terminal window where you can kind of configure things a little bit more detailed if that's something that you're looking into. But we're not going to dive into that in this video. So the first thing that we do before we even create code is actually create a folder where we want our code that Claude Code will go and put that in. So in my desktop, I'm going to create a new folder and I'm just going to call it Daily Habits, because that's exactly the software or web browser page that I want to create today. So I'm going to have Claude Code have access to my desktop files, specifically this folder, so it can drop everything that I need right there. So let's go back here. You may be asking to yourself at this point, where is Claude Code? I don't see it. You see Claude Chat, you see Claude Cowork, but where is code? Well, if we go to the left side of the screen here, we open it up, we see what we see normally. And on the right hand side of the home tab, there is a code tab. So we're going to go ahead and click on that code tab. And you can see it looks something like this. At this point, you're probably somewhat similar sensations as the terminal window where you start seeing these little blocks here and all these other things. Don't worry about that. We're not going to be doing anything with it. All we're going to be doing is talk to it. You talk to it, give it instructions, it creates the application, it creates the web page, it creates whatever it is that you are needing to create. But we got to give it access to the folder that we want it to work on. So at the bottom here, you'll see an option, local. That's for your computer. Make sure that that's checked off. Next to that, I already gave it access to my desktop, but we haven't given it access to the folder. We're gonna go ahead and click on that. Then we're gonna go ahead and open the folder that we want the code to go to. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna go to desktop, and then we're gonna go to daily habits. You can see it is completely empty. We're gonna go ahead and open that. There you go. Now it has access to that folder. You may get a prompt asking or requesting access. Just agree to it and it will give you that access. Next is the big moment. All you have to do is talk about exactly what you're envisioning for your application or web page to look like. And again, the more detailed you are, the better it will be. So I already pre-wrote the prompt. So let's go ahead and just look at it. All right, here it is. It reads like this. Build me a simple daily habit tracker web page. I can add habits, check them off each day, and it remembers my streak. Clean, simple, and dark themed. All right, let's go ahead and run it. As you can see here, what I like, again, one of the biggest things that I like about Claude is that it tells you exactly what it's looking or what it's building. So I absolutely love that about Claude. So right now, and by the way, I'm running this on Sonnet 5. Sonnet 5 is going to be the one because I don't want this to take too long to show you guys. Of course, if it's a very complicated application that you want to run or create, by all means run the higher level model that is available so you can get the best answers. All right, so look at here. We have now created a web page and it reads as habits, exactly what I wanted. It also tells you where that's going, right? We gave it access to the desktop and daily habits, and that's where all the coding is going to be going into. Now, it's going to be testing this. You can see this here. It's going to verify that it works. It looks clean, and it's exactly how I wanted it. You know, I wanted it dark themed, so it's doing that. So there you go. So we have the web page there, and just continuing to build up off from that. Should almost be done. And there we have it. That's the power of Claude Code. And you can build anything that you can think of. Let's go ahead and test it. Let's see if it works. We're gonna add, go on a morning walk. We're gonna add that, and there you go, it's working perfectly. And we're gonna check it off. First day, August 23rd. Perfect. If you wanna delete them, you should be able to. There you go, it's deleted. But if you wanna continue on, you would just probably leave it there. And when you come back to it, it should give you a 2-day, 3-day, etc. So that's awesome. So let's show you how you can access it from your desktop. From your desktop, we're just gonna go ahead and click on the daily habits, click on the web page. Here you go, index HTML. There you go, and it opens it up. And this is where you're gonna start building. So in Claude Code, it's just an example. This is the actual web page where you will be creating your habits. And you can see that all works.
And that's it. We have now created a live working tool that's available for me to utilize at any moment to keep up with my daily habits. Now, it's your turn. Go ahead, get one rep. Go to Claude Code, create whatever tool you feel like it might help you in your daily day. You can think of anything. It will guide you step by step. Now, stay tuned. Next episode is going to be about artifacts. Some value propositions that I have created an AI tool PDF called the AI Mental Clarity that you can download for free. The link is going to be in the description below.
And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and stay up to date with my latest videos. And as always, thank you for watching.